morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you welcome back to the Beta Plan, playing once again Planescape Torment, and I've entered one level of the dungeon on hard difficulty. I did so because I just needed this little bit of tiny XP gap that she had in order to level to a level 7 fighter. And I have leveled her and lovely succubus in order to, well, have that done before we would meet again. After all, you don't need me to see you leveling and trying to get to the best hit point. Well, luckily that guy went down quickly. I am so sorry that I'm actually using, and I'm probably sure that some people are talking about that, Fallen from Grace for attacking. Because, well, she just took a walloping 16 damage as well, and she can't fight. But as you can see, these guys, they do certainly hit a lot harder. That was a bloody... Well, it was only 4 damage on Mord, but don't forget, Mord has a lot of damage resistance, and they kept on hitting him despite having an armor class of 0. Yes, they are going to hurt. I expect this episode, once again, for me getting a little bit wrecked in the face. Well, we continue to attack. Holy heck, the damage. I'm not sure how long we can sustain it. And after all, the problem is that well, we kind of need a rest. In order to, well, replenish all that we have.
I'm gone.
We also need to pick up whatever this guy dropped. Well, the stiletto is not that important. Stilettos aren't worth that much anymore, and we know already a lot. Ooh, Lens of Seeing Double. Usable only by Modrons. Interesting, and that is something we can pick up, you say?
I'm gone.
That door is closed, so still one way. That's always good if it's one way, because that's so freaking much easier to, well, find your way around on the map. Okay, this is definitely a place where magic needs to happen, because we can't seem to be able to, we'll get ourselves going here.
I feel stronger.
Well, that's kind of good, but unfortunately some of our spells already faded as the other one came in, so...
I fear I've been wounded.
Oh, Fall from Grace.
Grace? Oh, this isn't good at all.
All right.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Did I not promise you that we will get our asses smacked? That is the first one to go down. Fall from Grace. You. That was not a good thing at all. That was in fact very, very painful. I really should stop putting her in the front line, but the fact of the matter is it's so much easier to attack with the 6 of us. But that was not a smart move. That was clear. The virtue of that.
I'm gone.
We nearly need a rest already. And a magic item, you say? Actually, by the way, I totally forgot. We also got a clue. This cryptic piece of parchment simply states, "You now have a better understanding of what is going on." No, I don't. And this is a magic item. It's something, but beta be damned if you can figure out what. Adulterated magic, however. Yeah, it's their the Modron way of saying, "You, look, you're getting reward for dungeoneering." Yeah. If I didn't have a race from the dead, this would be a lot more difficult. There are also no traps, I noticed. So could we rest in this room? I think normally you can rest in this room. Greetings. Ah, now he also talks to me. Greetings, adventurer. No, he doesn't. Never mind. We already knew this. Okay, could we rest? We could really use some healing spells. I should really cast a little bit more. This is the time where I, as mage, should become a little bit better of. Can I just... That's level up. I would love to level up, but I can't do that right now if I want to get maximum... Oh, there it is, the rest button. There we go. So, time to heal ourselves up, because... And that should have to do it for Grace. Because, yeah,
May my faith lend me strength.
morph is a lot more important when it comes to dealing with the damage up the front. There we go. Time to heal as much up as we can. And you can also be asking, well, Beta Plant, you simply look a little bit too weak for hard mode.
Pleasure.
Shouldn't you, well, I don't know, perhaps put it on a little bit less of a difficulty setting in the dungeon? Yes and no. You're right, I am doing this a little bit too early, perhaps, but there are several reasons why I am in here and why I want to do this. So let's get going. Let's move back in.
I'm gone.
No trap activation this time, alright. Can we...
Alright.
Ooh, we already have a divergent path. Always go to the left. Or at least, always go one way, let me put it better. Alright, so this time around, we are about to smack on your ass with spell power. I have had enough of you all. And Morton as well. And Anna, I should really put Anna more into shadows, but I'm not even sure if that will take, considering the fact that she
Strength.
oh, well, that wasn't too much damage on the first guy. A high threat construct. You know, do that again. Do that again.
Yes.
And do that, no, that again. Oh, our Exo Torment was still being cast. Interestingly enough, our first spell that we casted, or better say our second spell that we casted, wasn't even, was finished before the first spell came around. Uh-oh, that is a really bad idea that's happening here. Dakon is being attacked. Yeah, that's why I meant, and
Your path is
despite the fact that he says like, hey, we are going to, I'm going to attack Mort, he did attack Dakon. Ow. That is not what I wanted. Not at all, to be honest. And here we did actually try to use a way more amount of spell casting, but it was not good enough. That is not the charm I want to give you. I think I want to give you this, one of these charms. Here you go. Take it, my man. There, you are reasonably healthy. I would say reasonable being the major issue of that sentence. I should not pick things up actually with... no, I need to keep my inventory a little bit more organized. And I will take anything that is of jewelry and fall from grace, anything that is outside of that category. Well, one more time to the left. Why am I attacking so bluntly? I really need to use my spells more. And that is what we are doing in this episode. Spelling it up. You know what? I have been an idiot. Holy! I think I hit with the lightning hit myself. That was a major mistake, and that was really painful. I guess we're going to need another rest. And of course that lightning misses. Naturally.
Stinkers.
And now you will see Ignis' version of Elysian Singers, which in this case is called Fiery Rain, but this guy is resistant beyond all levels. Dang, nabbit. with Anna being so much in the crutch, I am afraid that we're going to go back and... oh, that's not a really good reward. Could we rest inside of here? It's too dangerous to rest here. Alright, well that is unfortunate. We didn't come from the lower side. Alright, well, too bad. Just attack it. Cast spells. Because, well, it is of course a bit unfortunate that we... I also, what I meant a moment ago, like, what I should have done is, and I still have forgotten, of course, this time, is to actually, with Dakon, increase our strength immediately and our... Oh, interesting that she says that. No, not Anna. Oh, by the way, this is a dead end. Well, that's good to know, but yeah. Now Anna died. What I should do is cast Pain Mirror and Strength of 1 ahead of time. There are some things going around where I'm kind of like... Which is the reason why I'm not doing it, because I'm kind of like... I'm saving it for the Dark Evil Wizard. I mean, you know that our guy would come and was kind of explained by all the constructs in here that we had the pleasure of encountering. So, yeah. Can this not be done in a proper way? Like, quick way? Yeah, it will mess up the inventory a bit more, but... in this case, I would consider time more of an important issue. Creating a red charm. There you go. We now have 3 of them. Did he drop anything of... Another creating a red charm. That was not handled very well. As I already said, we're going to get our arses kicked a little bit. We are actually a little on the level for all this shite. But no, we're going to continue anyways. Oh, that...
Not Anna.
Well, I guess she just couldn't get enough of it. And it's very important that we get out of here, because something that you did not see, but that does happen if you reset the maze. Yeah? Anything in it that you have left behind is lost. After all, the whole thing is randomly generated, which is really awesome. And, more or less randomly generated. Don't get into the nitty-gritty details if you do know the game, but you know what I mean. So because it's newly generated, everything else that was in the dungeon gets lost. So you don't want to have any team member dead lying on the ground or what have you not. Unless you never ever want to make use of them again, but still. Unfortunately, that required yet another rest. And, well, time to spellcast it up again. No, almost want to cast lightning there. I don't think that's quite smart or friendly on your team member. One of the problems, of course, also is that we are a mage of incredible level, but I still haven't actually bought the really good spells. But yeah, I just realized that now, and well, we can't get away from this place until we find a way to get out of it. Which you may already understand comes from fighting, of course, through the dungeon. After all, you cannot cannot leave a dungeon until you finish it. That's just the rule of engineering. Alrighty then. Kill this guy, please.
What is thy bidding?
My bidding is that you would kill him.
What's the word, Chief?
I don't think this will even... Yeah, this won't even... has not even damaged it significantly enough to be a threat to it.
Ignis wishes to burn.
Well, why don't you then? You have my leave. For construct, he's getting assault. Oh wow, that's he did not save against the spell.
All right.
Poor construct. He's getting all kinds of spiritual weapons thrown about at him. Oh, we've reached an end here. And that is quite good. Ignore the creature. Spell casted up again. I really hope we do. Oh, I should have used my identify spells. And I again forgot to put in the power of 1. I'm such an idiot. Okay, before we end this episode, I need to remind myself to cast Power of 1.
Got a perfectly good waist of arms and legs.
Oh, he's frozen by the blue chromatic orb. And that is excellent. Anna, you
as well.
focus your power on that, please. You blind him.
See
A
that?
lot of practice, it seems.
Alright, and then take out this guy. But hello, folks. Attack him. I don't know why I had to move you forward in order to understand where you stood, but I had to.
Done.
Wait. Ow. Why is it always Anna that gets the trap? We are locked on all sides. If I missed a route in this dungeon, I must have missed a route in this dungeon. There's a clue and a hammer. That is both not good enough. Hold on. Before we end the episode and before we continue with dungeoneering in this dungeon, Power of 1. Is that still useful actually now that I realize? No, because that is 20 strength. It has use on Mort. Alright, we'll cast it on Mort. Alright, Mort now has 1876. That's pretty good. Let's cast it on Anna. And let's get our party a little bit stronger, because these are spells that last a while and are powerful. There you go. 1801. Not extremely good, but something. Right.
I will hear you.
Over. We are going to cast identify spells on items that we have not yet identified but want to know. Wow, minus 50 lore skill, plus 5 missile weapon skill. That is a significant boost and a significant penalty. Cranium red charms, still gathering those it seems. There we go. That should handle it. Just a little bit more dungeoneering. We have paused so many times. Do we need to go in here then? I thought this was closed off. No, it isn't. Alright then, let's go one to the left and up to the north. Ignore the creature. Oh dear, these are free guys. That is a significant amount more than I would like.
Flames await.
That they do. Oh no, not that one, because the problem with this one is that, or problem, no, not on Dakon.
Balance in all things.
Unfortunately, he did not succeed at it. Oh my, did he just target Fall from Grace out of nothing? That is really annoying.
Wounded.
Yes, he did. That is very, very annoying.
You got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has.
Very well.
Ignis Terror once again, because, well, they haven't fled yet, and that is actually kind of something that we want. I'm being attacked very badly, which is also not something that I want.
I'm hurt.
Damn it.
Well. We survived, but that again was on the edge and teetering, well, dancing with death and the devil and all that. It was pretty, I think, I hate to say it, but that we need yet again another rest. I am at least starting to spell cast a lot more, but I should really start a buy spell, because I'm a mage and I have not enough spells. But I think my arrest and getting back to this position is for the next episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.